Unit 6. Shopping.
Can you tell me the best place to go shopping?
There are many places you can buy inexpensive gifts and souvenirs, from department stores and shopping malls to markets and street vendors.
What kind of things should I buy?
Traditional Thai handicrafts include cotton and silk weaving.
I definitely want to buy some silk. Do you have any other suggestions?
Paper parasols and wood carvings are other popular gift items.
You've given me some very useful ideas. Thank you.
What is the best market to go to?
The best one here in Bangkok is the Chatuchak Weekend Market.
Is that the biggest?
Yes, it's huge. You can buy just about anything there.
And what about the floating market?
Bangkok used to have many floating markets until they started to fill in the canals. There are still several around, but some of them are now just tourist shows. Probably the most authentic one is the Damneun Saduak floating market.
Is that worth going to?
Certainly. There are pictures of floating markets everywhere around Thailand, and the trip to Bangkok wouldn't be complete without a look at one.
Do you have any advice for my visit to the market today?
Be prepared to barter. You can get some real bargains, but watch out. The vendors will start by asking a high price for their goods. You can usually knock them down a lot, though.
That could be fun. Is there anything else I should know?
It's very hot, so make sure you drink plenty of water.
Thank you. I will.
There is one more thing. It's very crowded, and there may be pickpockets around, so be careful with your wallet.
Oh, okay. Thanks for the advice.
Unit 7. Religion.
If you're going to visit any temple, then there are a few things you should know.
Yeah? Go ahead.
Well, temples are sacred places, so you should dress politely.
Okay. What kind of things should I avoid wearing?
You shouldn't wear shorts or sleeveless tops, and you may be refused admission if you're not wearing shoes with closed heels and toes. Make sure you take your shoes off, though, before you go inside.
I'll remember that. Is there anything else?
Just be careful not to tread on the door frame when you step inside. And if you sit down, then don't point your feet towards the Buddha.
Can I kneel or sit cross-legged?
Yes, either's fine. The most celebrated architectural form of Thailand is the Wat, the Thai Buddhist temple complex.
So the Wat is comprised of more than one building.
Yes, a Wat is made up of several buildings that serve all the religious needs of the monastic community.
There seem to be a lot of temples in Thailand.
There are. Thailand has nearly 18,000 Buddhist temples throughout the country.
Wow, that's a lot.
Well, the temples provide religious sanctuaries for Thailand's Buddhists, who account for about 95% of the population.
The temples are covered with the most beautiful paintings.
We're very proud of them. The mural paintings are one of Thailand's great artistic achievements.
Do they all depict similar stories?
Well, all the scenes are inspired by Buddhist doctrines and are usually intended to teach the worshippers about religion and morality.
I've seen miniature temples next to people's houses. What are they for?
They're spirit houses. Every Thai house or building has one.
So people believe that spirits live in them?
Yes. Thai people believe sacred spirits live in their houses. The spirits are called Prapum. They make special spirit houses for Prapum to live in.
I've seen some Thai people putting flowers and things inside.
The family paid their respects to Prabhum at the spirit house, so the spirits will protect the family and bring good fortune.
Thank you. That's very interesting. We have nothing like that back home.
Unit 8, Bangkok's attractions.
When was the Grand Palace built?
King Rama I began construction of the Grand Palace in 1882, which also marks the founding of the Jakri dynasty. The complex is made up of more than 100 buildings, covering an area of 132 acres.
What was first built at the Grand Palace?
First, there were 3 parts: the throne hall, the royal residence, and Wat Pragao.
It looks like Ayutthaya style.
Yes, the Grand Palace is a copy of the former palace that used to be in Ayutthaya.
Fantastic. Does the king actually live here?
No, this used to be the king's residence, but now the king and his family reside in Jitlada Palace.
So, what is inside?
The most important is the Jakri Maha Prasad Throne Hall, where the king receives ambassadors at the presentation of their credentials.
Are there many ceremonies conducted in the area?
Yes, and there are some special royal ceremonies held in an open field called Sanam Luang. That's nearby too.
Are there other important temples?
Yes, another interesting temple is Wat Po.
So, why is Wat Po famous?
Wat Po is an ancient temple, one of the oldest and largest wats in Bangkok. And it's famous for its magnificent statue, a gigantic 46-meter reclining Buddha.
Wow, that's huge. How old is it?
As a temple site, it dates back to the 16th century, but it was completely rebuilt in 1781.
Is that also the place I can get a massage?
Yes, it's the center for teaching of traditional Thai healing and massage. An hour session will cost you about 100 baht.
I think I'll go there tomorrow. I could do with a massage. What other temples can I visit?
There is one more very famous temple. It's called Wat Arun.
Wat Arun.
Yes, or more commonly known as the Temple of Dawn. The architecture has some distinctive features. Its style is typical of the Ayutthaya period.
Oh, I think I've seen a picture. It has a huge pagoda, doesn't it?
Yes, the pagoda is very large. It is 82 meters high and 234 meters wide, sitting on the bank of the mighty Chao Phraya River.
What's in the compound?
The pavilion contains massive murals that depict images of the Buddha's life.
That's well worth a look too. Thank you.
Unit 9, Historical Sites in Ayutthaya.
Where is Ayutthaya?
Ayutthaya stands on the Chao Phraya River, not too far from Bangkok, about an hour and a half by car.
It used to be the old capital, right?
Yes, the city served as the capital of Siam until 1767, when it was sacked by the Burmese and the capital was moved to Bangkok.
What can I expect to see there?
There are several magnificent ancient Buddhist pagodas that are still standing, and also a 16th century palace built on a nearby island as a summer residence for the king.
I'd like to find out more about ancient ruins.
This was one of Thailand's golden eras, and there are many enchanting ruins there. It's a World Heritage Site.
What is the most important site there?
Among other points of interest is Wat Prasi Sanpet.
Was that the royal palace?
It was used as a royal temple and palace by several kings, and once housed a colossal 16-meter-high Buddha covered with 250 kilograms of gold.
What happened to it?
It was melted down by the Burmese when they conquered the capital.
That's a shame. I'm sure it would have been an awesome sight.
Now the site is mainly known for the line of 3 large jetties which contain the remains of royal families.
Are there any other attractions nearby?
There is Pangpa Inn, which was constructed as a summer palace for King Rama V.
What's there?
The complex is made of a collection of many ornate buildings, including the Chinese-style Wehat Chamrun Palace that is open to visitors.
Anything else?
Yes, there's the Elephant Kraal, which is a restored version of the wooden stockade once used for the annual roundup of wild elephants. The king used to have a raised platform there from which to observe the thrilling event.
Unit 10. Attractions in Chiang Mai.
How big is Chiang Mai?
Chiang Mai is one of Thailand's largest cities. It covers an area of 20,000 square kilometers.
Could you tell me some interesting places to visit?
There are many ruins of the 13th and 14th century temples in the old section of the city.
What is the most famous temple?
The most famous temple in Chiang Mai isn't within the walled city, but located on a nearby hilltop. It's called Wat Pratat Doi Suthep.
How high is Doi Suthep?
It's 3,520 feet above sea level and forms a picturesque backdrop to the city.
Why is it considered the most sacred temple in Chiang Mai?
Within the temple complex, there is a chedi, which is believed to contain relics of Lord Buddha. Many people make pilgrimages each year to this temple.
Is Chiang Mai an ancient city?
Chiang Mai was founded in 1296 on the site of an 11th century settlement and was the capital of the Lan Na Thai kingdom.
What is there to see and do in Chiang Mai?
There are an increasing number of cultural learning experiences available. You can try Thai cooking, massage, yoga, meditation, and more.
I've been told that handicrafts in Chiang Mai are very popular. What can I buy there?
All kinds of things. They vary from silverware to wood carvings and silk to pottery.
Is there a market?
Yes, Chiang Mai is famous for its night bazaar. It's a really good market and a great place to buy your souvenirs.
It sounds like there's quite a lot to do. Maybe I should stay a little longer than I planned to make sure I get to see all these places.
I'm glad to hear that. You know, if you're staying there for more than just a couple of days, another popular excursion is to take a trek up to one of the local hill tribes.
I've seen postcards of people trekking in the hills, riding on the backs of elephants. Can I ride on one?
Yes, it's a great way to travel. You can sit down and take in the splendor of the majestic countryside. It is a little bumpy though.
And a lot of fun too.
Yes.
Can I have some more information about your tours there?
Sure. And if you need any more help, then please come and ask.
Thank you.